Hello once again. It's a beautiful day, and I'm back. Wow. Okay. So what am I going to share about today? It's again, I will focus on 3 lessons that I learned, and those have to do with giving feedback, with play, and with durians, of all things. So, starting off, I would really like to say like a huge thank you. Thank you so much to everybody who wrote me all kinds of comments and feedback yesterday. It's been inspiring to see how expression can be not only a way to help others, but also to invite others to help you, which leads me to my first lesson learned yesterday. One of the things I noticed was that there were a couple of people that came to me and were just like, Zori, you need to do this, and this to make your video better. And I was like surprised, because for me it was like, oh, I'm just doing this for the first time, let's just put it out there, see what people say. And like they had this really like straight to the point, okay, let's make this professional kind of feedback, which has been awesome, but in a rather unexpected way for me, which is, sometimes when I give feedback to people, I feel like I'm stepping on this thin ice and it can break at any moment, because I'm kind of not sure if they will take it personal, or if I can express it, so I have to like kind of try to sugarcoat it and then like give some good things in the beginning and then some bad things after. And it was so inspiring to actually see people go with like this and this, which made me feel like they're so confident in me in a way and in our relationship, that they don't need to go through this process of sugarcoating, because they kind of really trust that I can see that they appreciate me, and so they can move on to the actual stuff. And when they were doing that, it was like from a place of so much confidence that it made me feel like, wow, it's kind of, yeah, this is my lesson, that it's giving negative feedback should not be done with care about whether you hurt that other person or how they feel, but it should be done from a place of really knowing that person knows that you appreciate them, and just shooting it out there as it comes, as it is, like, and it's beautiful and it's so helpful, which is also one of the reasons why I'm standing here today, because I hope this background is a little less bright as yesterday's. Yeah, so that's the first lesson. The second lesson was about pressure. Pressure in the sense of, now that I made a video and now that I got this feedback that was like way beyond everything I expected, I have to perform. I have to make another video and it has to be really good. And I was like, I don't need to make a video ever again in my entire life. And the only condition in which I will ever make a video again is if it feels like play, if it feels like fun, which is what this is all about. This is one of the things that I realized during my meditation yesterday. So one key question that I meditate upon every single day for the last couple of months is, what is the greatest expression of myself? And over time it has taken different shapes and different forms, but yesterday it was like this really cool realization that, the greatest expression of myself doesn't need to be some elaborate kind of image of things that I do or things that I am. It can be just something as simple as Zori when she's playing, Zori when she's having fun. And that's enough. I'm enough. I don't need to do anything more than that. Yeah, so this is the second lesson. And the third lesson, as promised, is about durians. So durians are these big fruit that has like these thorns on the outside and it's pretty sweet on the inside, and it's amazing. At least I love it. Some people hate it. Because it smells. It's a little bit like the fruit analog of stinky cheese. So it smells a bit, but it's really cool. And so durians. One of the things I noticed, I've been noticing in the last days, ever since I moved to my new place, is that there are these 3 or 4 durian trees around here, which are really tall trees. And the durians right now, it's their season, so they're really big and ripe, and they keep falling. And when they fall, they make a sound like, you know, and whatever you're doing, it kind of stops you in your tracks, and it's like, oh, another durian has fallen. And for me, it was like yesterday when it happened once again. I was like, what does this durian have to tell me? And I realized the durians are there for me to kind of come back to the presence and be mindful. And like whenever they fall, they stop me right there in my tracks of anything I'm thinking about at this moment, and bring me back to this state of awareness and mindfulness, and like observe that thought and see how would it be if I look at it from the outside. So yeah, and I've just realized, you know, the power of this kind of sound. Yeah, I did it again. Is not just the power of this falling huge ball that can actually kill you if you're standing underneath, but it's also the power of, yeah, bringing you back to presence, the power of an external reminder or sign that you could miss, but you could also integrate in your process as a random reminder, you know, just like the reminders you set on your phone, but this one is random, and that makes it even more beautiful. So yeah, these have been my 3 lessons for today. I hope you enjoyed them, and I'm curious about anything that comes to your mind, and any kind of relatability you find in the things that I've shared. And yeah, and I hope to come back tomorrow again. Let's see if it still feels like play. Yeah, have an amazing day, and I love you all. Thank you.